Missing 3 people. There we go. That's everybody. Okay. Everybody to the Phantom Village NPC. Please. At real world time, 43 minutes, we will do a ready check for everybody. Oh wait, no, just the leaders. Okay, right, leaders here. Is Tang Sheng still leader of A, or is that who's leader? Okay.
Tang is still leader. Yeah.
Right. As long as you queue, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'll be ready in general chat. We're gonna count down, join, and everybody's gonna leave. Then I will tell you when to rejoin, okay? We are going to queue together at Eorzea time. 1 a.m. 1 DC, okay? Yep. We'll wait. We're not queuing in, don't worry. No queues.
Hard to tell whoever ready yet.
Alright. Everybody out? We're not queuing yet. We've got 1 DC apparently.
Yeah, I'm in already. I'm the one with DC.
Okay. Say when you're back in.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Okay, right. We're gonna queue at Eorzea time, 1:15. 1:15, and then everybody goes back out. Apart from me. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are we lucky?
Nope, everybody goes out. There's no luck here, go out. Everybody out. Party leaders, get ready to queue when I say. On 60. It's filling coming up. I'm on 62. 66. 3, 2, 1, cue. We have the same instance. One group didn't get in. All the leaders go to the training dummies on the right side. Only the leaders. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Okay, we're in the same instance. Good. We do 2 engagements and then we wait the tower. Everybody puts in 1 or 2 cycles. Try not to get snapped. Success. Did you see me say 1, 2, 3? If you didn't see me say 1, 2, 3,
I see. Copy is here. Yuru, are you here? Yuru. Oh, it's not Yuru. Oh, Yuko. Yuko.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Discord name's ease into the boss, so don't use the non-fates. join the third.
How many do we need to cipher?
For ciphers, it's kind of it goes in priority order. So essentially, just assume putting one cipher in, you should be fine, unless there's any randoms that may or may not crash. In that case, you're going to be fighting for priority with those people. In general, just put in one cipher should be fine. Technically, if we're pre-made 48, we don't need to put more than 16 as a group, and everyone else will get in kind of for free. But just as a safety precaution, might as well put one. It should be okay.
Okay.
typing at the beginning of your session. Okay. It's gone. Okay. Cypher's voice, check out the snippets. They should be going to C. Oh, there's someone here. Put in your cipher, there's a sniper. Please put in your cipher if you haven't. We have 47 ciphers. If you haven't put one in, please do. There are snipers. Please put in more extra ciphers. If you put in 2, please put in 2 or more. Please be kind to the snipers. Don't encourage them.
we're zoning in. So when we get into the platform, the opening platform, the glowing one, will still allow you to change your job and your phantom job. Do not step off the platform. Let's have every party leader and party members line up from left to right, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 on the starting platform, just to get a roll call and make sure everyone's on the right setups. We do have a pretty good shot at clearing the first boss, so we also want to make sure that we have the proper rolls for left and right side. So at the very minimum, you're going to want at least one thief on each side. And for the first boss, you need at least one time mage. So A, B, C, allow them to particularly B and 2. Check that you have a time mage in the party. Left and right side, you want at least one thief, at least one ranger. Time mage is excellent, and at least a geomancer for after the first boss. But let's talk about that when we get there. Once open, do not step off the glowing platform. Let's spread out. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 in that order. Left to right.
Should we do a chemist mark?
Yeah, let's check chemist as well.
Chemist come to the back. Please mark the chemist on the right. If you've been assigned chemist, please come to the back. Please mark the chemist.
We have ranger, we have a time mage, A side ranger, C side time mage. You can take a look on the right side. I am right side thief. I have a geomancer in my party. We're looking for a right side ranger. We do have a time mage. Okay, Yona again, we have right side ranger. Alright, we have every necessary roll. Okay. Alright, I'll have party leaders get a quick ready check and make sure that everyone has a sane setup, sane phantom actions, same everything, alright? That is party 1 ready, 2 ready, group 3 ready, we're waiting for Alpha ready, we're waiting for Bravo and Charlie. Bravo ready, and we're just waiting on Charlie. To go over our tower positions, party 1, 2, 3 are going to be south side. That is the side we enter into the boss room from. Parties A, B, and C are going to be on the north side when we walk through the boss. 2 and B are going to be on the outer side. 1 and A are going to be left looking at the boss, and 3 and C are going to be right looking at the boss. For floating towers, we're going to have the players that have to run through as the floaters. And don't forget that the statues, gargoyle statues, are going to explode after the mechanic, so you don't want to take an extra 1 or 2 stacks of ruin. Last thing about meteors, remember to check which side is the meteor side, and if you have a meteor mark, or a tower that will shoot you over the wall, make sure you go with the meteor side. So, once everybody is ready, let's jump off the platform and let's get to the crystal and get buffed up. Players who know how it works, you can kind of, especially controller players, you can kind of squeeze in the ABC waymarks past the wall. You're going to be kind of blind doing it, but you can kind of more or less eyeball the location. And I'm going to try to do the same thing for my party. Try to put the markers in somewhat of a same location. Once everyone's set up and every party has their markers down, I'll have the party leaders do a ready check. And once all 6 are ready to go, we're going to just pull. Let's get our chemists on the southeast side in case we need to do a recovery. After our run yesterday, it is we do know that arm's length is effective on the knockback. However, it is best to save your arm's length for the floating towers in case you need to do a little bit of a dash. So it's a good idea to save it there. You can use it in the opener, should be back up then though. Alright, let's get our last minute ready checks. Charlie ready. Yep, this is gonna be a big raid wide. Every time there's a raid wide, get those big mitigations. 1 ready, 3 ready, Alpha, Charlie ready, waiting for Bravo and 2. Bravo ready, we're just waiting on group 2. Still waiting on group 2. Okay. 2 is fixing waymarks. Just let us know when you're ready. We have plenty of time. Yep, don't forget to food buff when we're getting ready to pull. Damage isn't really an issue as long as we do our mechanics. But if you want to, for a little bit of insurance, you can also throw in your potion at the start of your 2 minutes. Probably don't need a second pot though. I think the enrage is about 6 minutes 40 seconds, somewhere along that range. You ready? Alright then. At ET 1815, let's do 1810. 1810, we will pull using our limit breaks. Any range limit breaks at 1810. Everyone else, stand by. Get your party mitigations ready. Alright, good luck. 3, 2, 1, let's pull. Raid wide, get some mitigations out. Through and knockback, through and knockback. Judges by the boss. Knockback coming out. Through and far, through and far. Get away from the boss, away from the boss. Half room cleaning. Next is gonna have towers. Solve your in or away mechanic first before your tower. Oh, sorry, tank busters, tank busters. Tanks to the front, everyone else in the back. This is going to be a knockback. This is going to be a knockback. Let us through, deal with the knockback, and then into your tower. Everyone into your tower. Everyone into your tower. We're going to the right side. Right side is safe. Afterwards, we're going to be going behind the boss. Look for the... Let's get behind the boss, behind the boss. Right side is safe, right side is safe. That's one marker. I believe this is Meteor, so get ready to check on top of your head. Meteors stay, everyone else through. Check your tower if you're a safe side tower. Knock back, knock back, knock back. Melees can stay in, rangers stay rear tower. Slave one got through. Right side, we're going on right side.
Don't take any risks.
Behind the boss, behind the boss. And we're going left side, behind the boss to the left.
Don't take your risks. Don't take your risks.
This is going to be ads, so if we have time mages down, pick up your time mages as soon as possible. Make sure you know what side you're on. Away and to your ad. Away and to your ad. Any time mage, target the middle one, get ready to spell. Ads are active, spell middle ad, and burn down. Time to burn down the boss now. Let's get some damage when we can. We're getting ready for floating towers. It's going to be a couple summon mechanics and floating towers. Stand by for the mechanic. Statues are coming out. Numbers are going through and floating. It's away from the boss. Numbers to a tower. To the statue, sorry. Numbers float. And into your tower. Northeast is safe. The northeast is safe. Your 2 minutes are up. Minute burst. Right side is safe. We're going behind the boss. Right side is safe. Right side is safe. We get some meteors again. Exact same thing as before. You have good vision on top of your head. It's gonna be a knockback. Meteors through, everyone else stay. Knock back, knock back. Melees can go in, rangers with your towers. Alright, let's get out of the range here. You might take a stack. Go through and knock back, through and knock back. You get snake busters. Tanks to the front, tanks to the front. Raid wide, and to enrage. That's it. 2 minutes coming up soon. Just send it. We're fine. We're completely fine here. Nice. Alright, every party, make sure you have all deaths resolved. And let's go through. Don't forget to pick up your individual coffers. So these hallways, make sure, again, you're going to need a thief, a ranger, a time mage, a geomancer. Technically don't need a time mage, but it would be great to have. So for there are 2 scary ads, and make sure don't forget to yep. The 2 ads you're looking out for are going to be the Manticore and the Butterfly. The Manticore has a 400,000 damage side cleave, and he will instantly fire on the other side, so keep those slowed and burn them fast. The butterflies just have a lot of annoying AoEs. And that should be about it. Thieves, if you know what to do, you know what to do. There are 5 potential gems up for grabs here. There's a loot room in the north side, and there is a trick room which only the thief should be at. The thief will cast the sprint, the thief's action sprint, and then percept the door to open it. That's how you do trick room, and the exit's going to be further. So let's split up into having A, B, and C on left VC, and 1, 2, and 3 on right VC. Just make, and in your groups, make sure that you have the appropriate roles and are ready to go. And we'll meet you at the end.
Let's go.
Okay, hopefully I don't pull with my face again. When everyone's ready, let's jump. Traps will start spawning after the red line. Stay back until they're revealed. There's a trap in this room. Ideally, we deal with the pack first. Okay, up to this point, safe. Let's get a ranged pull into this room. We'll slow and burn the Manticore. Doom if you have it. Don't over pull. Let's just kill the Manticore. Make sure to be on the boss's right. Immediately run into this once it goes off. This is an annoying debuff, if we can dispel that thing. Right. After this is dead, everyone back out. Everyone back out. That is a mega trap. That is a mega trap. So we can either max range it with a ranger, or we can have a tank invuln. Let's go very, very far back. Very, very far back. Let's deal with that trap. It looks like we're tank invulning. Okay, let's go further back. Once everyone's ready. All right. Let's get that trap popped. Okay, we're good. That is a super trap. That is a super trap. Regular traps are, if you know DRS, they're pretty small range. There are another trap in the room. Be careful. Stay back. If anyone's gonna die, let the thief be the one to take the hit. That is a regular trap. Have a ranger detonate that from a safe distance. Okay. Alright, so patrolling the hallways later. So, do not touch the electric floor. This is an instant death for anyone who is not floating. Let's get a ranged pull on these mobs. Let's burn them down. Nothing scary about these guys. Just do not touch the electrified floor. Just get a provoke, and let's burn these guys down. Dodge AoEs. There's a trap nearby. There's a trap nearby. Now, in these hallways, there's a menacing-looking glowing green orb. That is a regular trap. We can detonate that with a ranger. So first, we're going to make our way to the north side and try to get the free loot room in there, and then we'll make our way towards the south, past the trick room. North side is a butterfly pack. There is a glowing green orb which silences you. No sign of traps. Let's get a ranged pull on the butterfly. Slow that. There is an orb coming on our left side. Bear to the right side if you can. Bring these guys down. Orb is approaching. Trying to get silenced. Forgot this is trickery. Like, no, this is the. Oh, sorry, this is the trick room. Okay, we'll come here later. North side door should have the loot rooms. Alright, there are 2 mob packs in here. Either side has a very annoying set. Okay, up to my location, there are no traps. Let's get a ranged pull on the Manticore. Doom, slow, burn it down. Make sure to clear your taskbar. The left side is going to be safe, and then walk in. Walk in. Okay, the room's here. Nice. I don't actually know if it's potential at 2 rooms. I just assume it's a guaranteed room on one side. So let's make our way back. We're going to clear our way through the trick room, and then everyone will wait for me at the exit as I do the run. So we're going to make our way down. Be very, very careful. Make your way mindfully through in case there are traps further along the hall. Next pull is going to be an annoying butterfly. There's a trap nearby. Trap nearby. Best to back out a little. That looks to be a normal trap. Sweep a little bit further in. There's a trap nearby. Do not pass where I'm standing. Let's get a ranged pull. Bear to the left side. The orb's coming. Do not pass my location. Passing. There's a trap nearby. Let's back out. That is a danger trap. There's a danger trap. Let's have everyone back far out. Alright, we can try a Ranger max range. So here should be safe. Let's have the Ranger see if we can safely pop that at max range. Alright, let's get that Mega Trap popped. Okay. So you can absolutely max range. Just be careful in case there's another one. Alright, let's give you one more set of lightning floors to the right. Scan for traps. Orb coming in, orb coming in. Let's just wait for this to pass. Wow, this is fun. So over there, that door's the exit to the trick room. So after we clear out this, we're going to just wait over there. So let's get a ranged pull. Manticore first. Do not touch the lightning floor. Do not touch the lightning floor. There can be traps past this hall as well. Be very, very careful. Make your way mindfully. It's cleaving left. It's cleaving left. You're ready to walk back into this cast? Walk back into it. Alright, there's a trap nearby. Normal trap. Alright, there's another trap in that room, but let's get a range pull out into this hallway. There are both trouble mobs here. So Manticore first, then Butterfly. Kill it in this hallway. Manticore first, then Butterfly. Slow both of them. Manticore is bleeding right. It's bleeding right. Alright, let's get the Butterfly down. Burn it down. Okay, back out a little bit. There is a trap in this hallway. There's a normal trap. And now, before we finish up, I'm going to go back and open the gate to the trick room. So on the north side of this hallway, there should be a door that is going to be locked until the trick room is complete. So I'm just going to sweep all the way up there to make sure there's no more traps. There's a trap nearby. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys can just wait outside the door. I'll be back momentarily. Hopefully. Give me 10 seconds for my cooldown and I'll be there. Okay, and we're through. I see some silences on the other side. What's going on there? Alright. Make sure you pick up your loot, and we'll go as a unit to the end. Alright, whenever we're ready, let's get down here. Do not, once you go through, do not jump. Let the thief go through first. Alright, let's go back and rejoin everybody else. All right, so we're at the second boss. This one is mostly full squad point here. So the two things, well, three things to know. Let's go through four things, I suppose. First mechanic is a personal responsibility. It's going to flash 4 slimes, 4 slime AoEs. You're going to get a debuff. You need to get hit by the opposite color AoE equal to your debuff stack, and then just find a safe spot. For example, if you have a 2-stack debuff of red, you're looking to get hit by blue twice and then find 2 safe spots. No one else can help you with that. You kind of just have to deal with it by yourself. Next is the snow phase. I guess we'll have every tank who is going to be taking the wild charge in the front. A DPS can technically survive with some mitigation, by the way. Mark your snowball so you know what to be away from during the second half of the mechanic. We'll have A, B, and C on the north side. That is the short wild charge. And 1, 2, and 3 will be on the southern side. That is the long wild charge at the start. Okay? And it's going to be in that order. A, B, C as the first, second, and third. And 1, 2, 3, first, second, third. Doesn't matter where you are in that line as long as the tank is the first one to get hit. And then we're going to have fire. Essentially, if you place the markers based on the raid plan, lettered are going to be on the north side. Follow the arrow. You're going to be at the location where the arrows end up. Same with the numbers. You're going to start on the south side, and whichever arrow shows up on the number side, that is what the twister you're going to be taking. Tanks are going to be inside the Tank Buster Tower. DPS are going to be back against the wall, facing the boss, and healers are going to be left, facing the boss. And the one last thing is, in between every major mechanic, the two stunned bosses are going to jump, and then they are going to do a large room-wide cleave. This one you do not want to greed. Just put some respect on it. Throw your shields, throw your spears, do whatever you can. Just respect that mechanic. And yep, so in between there are going to be stacks and tank busters. So when a tank buster happens, it is a large cone, so tanks aim it at your corners. That's more or less for the explanations. When do you mark? When the wild charge comes out, you have enough time through the entire mechanic to mark it. As long as someone in your party marks your designated snowball, so that you know which snowball you're going to be getting knocked away from. So let's get a sanity check on everybody. Oh, also spreads. Yes, make sure to work out for the enrage. Work out in between your individual parties, especially if you don't have standard comp. Who is going to be taking what in the spread? So let's take a moment for every group to figure out amongst themselves who is going to be doing the snowball marking, who is going to be taking which spread spots. And once everyone's ready, let's have the party leaders do a ready check. Once all 6 are good, we will get our last sanity checks in before we poll. Yep, we're just waiting. We're just doing a sanity check to make sure the markers are set up, parties are set up, everyone's here and accounted for. what I've seen, DPS is quite chill to the point where you can skip essentially the end, the last couple enraged mechanics. But don't worry about that, just focus on the mechanics. Okay, A is sane, 2 is sane. Group 3 is sane. Waiting for Bravo, Charlie is sane. 1 is sane, we're waiting for Bravo. Okay. Alright, let's get our food buffs up. Make sure. Oh, we have a potential. Okay, wait. Okay. All right then. At ET400, get the Ranger or Caster LBs at the boss. Make sure you take the first AoE of the group that you are in right before the Tank Buster. Tank, aim it towards your corner to the wall. At ET400. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Let's get those pulls through. Alright, bosses are going to jump. Go to your assigned location. Tanks, aim to the wall. Tanks, aim to the wall. Also going to disappear soon. Get ready for slime mechanic. Be max melee when the boss dies. Or faints, I guess. Raid wide, put on some mitigations, and then it's gonna be look at your debuff. Don't worry about your uptime, just focus on this mechanic. It is a death if you mess it up. Alright, good luck. Alright, we're through. Try to think of any deaths you have. The bosses are going to reappear. Make sure you're looking at the bosses and put some respect on it. Go in between where they jump. In between where they jump. 4. Everyone to 4. Everyone to 4. Respect this. Back to your sides, it's going to be a heavy hitting raid wide. Multiple hits plus a stack buster in your group. Pick up your dead. Have chemists pick up your dead, while everyone else gets ready for large mitigations. Stack up with your party. Slave line, aim them away, away. Also disappearing soon, get your last burst in. Max melee. Target blue. Alright, look at your snowballs. First group's in. Tanks in front. This comes to the knockback. All the way to the wall. Stack at the wall. Get ready for a DPS check. Burn down your snowball. As fast as you can. This is a hard DPS check. Oh. Just barely missed that. Wow.
Don't take it easy.
not take a raise if we have a chemist that's up.
Just reset. Okay.
All right.
Take it.
I guess it's best for the 2-minute on the
Wait,
snowball.
Okay. Don't take any more raises.
Yeah, let's save 2 minutes for that snowball. The boss's actual DPS check isn't that bad. It's just the freaking snowballs. All right, that was good. That was good.
We do have one that cannot be raised.
Okay. Yeah, we have 2 players that can't raise on our side as well.
Do not leave the instance.
Oh, do we not have any chemists?
Do not leave the instance until it raises.
Yeah, are there any chemists that are available there? Do not leave the instance. Okay, we have no chemists. Everyone has to who has to drop. Okay. Oh. No chemists up. Okay, well, unfortunately those with buffered raises are not chemists. All right. Are we calling it? Are we dropping out and
Drop
requeuing?
out. No,
We have to leave.
don't leave
Alright.
the instance. Just go to the base.
Do not leave the instance. Just take the.
Just respawn.
We wait for them.
Yeah, well, unfortunately we don't have any chemists alive. Is the issue. All right. Unfortunate we couldn't get one, but that was good. That was a pretty good run.
It was hard to know if we'd won there. They were pretty close.
It was. I think it was at the very last second. Yeah. It's okay. Let's just get our levels. It is 1 fate, 1 CE, well 1 fate gold, 1 CE, and then just like 2 trash mobs. That was close. That was close. I personally think fire is easier than ice, just because of the potential of wiping is not that. Like the stacks on fire isn't actually that painful.
It's just snowball.
Yeah, that DPS check is cursed. So let's just save our 2 minutes. Do we want to call pot on the snowball or is that overkill?
Let's do it. If you have problems.
I mean, seeing as it's the wall, I would say just hold 2 minutes, hold pot, just burn that shit down.
All right, let's say for the sake of progression, if you have potions with you, let's just use potion on the snowball. Later on, I think it's still better to use in the opener, but
Yeah, I think for now, for prog's sake, since that is a wall, I think it's just better to just not worry about it because we're gonna
Yeah,
have
just burn it
deaths.
down.
Yeah, we're gonna have deaths from the prior mechanic. We might have deaths from the knockback.
Yep. Honestly, also always good to get more practice on that first mech to get people accustomed to consistently doing. But then again, yep, just like last time, we'll take 2 CEs and then re-level, and we should have enough time in the instance for at least one more tower.
That's right. Can do trick room again.
Yippee! Yep, so you have approximately 20 to 25 minutes of free time before we're all going to reconvene at the tower. Hopefully everyone gets to level 20, don't get AFK kicked, do your bios, get your coffees, all that stuff, and I will see you back at the entrance of the tower.
if you have any questions about Boss 2, you can just say it in Gen Chat, and someone will try to figure it out. It could be anything. It could be the littlest thing. It's better to like ask more questions than none. But just have as much knowledge going into it. Smash it.
The self-destruction shutdown is just a huge damage or it's a one hit.
Yeah, because it casts self-destruct, so if we don't like kill them, they just wipe us. So we have to like, it's pretty much just like a damage check. That's why I would like everyone to hold 2 minutes, hold fire, you just don't have to worry about it. Because in an ideal world, you would want to pot at 32 minutes off cooldown and on the opener, but for the sake of prog, it's just better to just blow up the snowballs. Because they're the only like real issue. 5 phase, there's nothing. It doesn't really do anything. It's not really an issue. Neither is the defense.
Yeah, fire phases get used to the movement. Again, this is just like kind of the in-between between DRS and DA, where DRS back in the day did have quite difficult DPS checks before our action upgrades, but that was more because there's 48 players. Over here, they're much, much more relaxed. Maybe Magitor is a little bit harder, I'm not entirely sure, but it looks relatively chill. It's just a mechanic execution.
I've already read up to boss 3. I don't know anything about boss 4.
I've only watched Magitor, and I kind of get what's going on, but I'm only looking through, up to approximately boss 3. Little
Yeah,
bit
it's the
iffy on
boss with like the
bridges.
3, it like has 3 section arenas with that boss. The final one. It's like 3 blocks.
Yeah, the three box things with the like in box, out box mechanic, with something with the canisters and weapons. But that's later on.
Sure. All the mechanics in this super.
Boss 3, I mean, Boss 3 looks like it's a called out carry. I'm gonna need a little bit of practice, but Boss 3 doesn't look too bad either.
No.
I think the hallway might actually be harder than Boss 3 itself.
You reckon the hallway from boss 3 or before boss 3?
The bridge, sorry, the bridge.
Oh, the bridge?
The
You think it's
spears
harder?
hit quite hard. Just in terms of execution, I think it might be a little bit harder. There's more fail states, I
There's
think.
more. There is more moving pieces. Yeah.
It's not too bad though, as long as everyone's on the same page. I think we're good. Just slowly improving the average elemental Fork Tower run until we get there consistently. Plus, every 2 runs where we pass the first boss, you'll get 1 augment material.
A what?
So for the Fork Tower Bloodstones, every 10 of them lets you buy an augment piece. You
The
need,
fixative.
yeah, the fixative, you need 6 fixatives for 1 + 2 augment, as well as the 3 gold threads from the treasure chests.
Oh,
to
we
even
just
to-
got one.
Yeah, so to even +2 1 piece of armor is a little bit of a grind.
Right then, people who were here from the last run last night, yourself up +2 if you have that.
You'll need 60 stones though. You have to do a lot of hurry to your runs when you get those.
Oh. More than just one. Why is it so much farming for gear that does hardly nothing to your stats?
If you have them all, it's pretty good. Plus 600 main stat is like a 15-16% damage increase overall.
Yeah,
plus
overall,
at
up.
15%, I think it is, damage to your actions, which I, as a designated thief, don't get to use at all because thief has no damage whatsoever in its kit.
Whoa. Forcing offense.
you're right, my bad, the critical
Whoa.
buff.
Do not ever speak bad about things ever again. Whoa.
That's not affected
Yes,
by the
that's-
augment though.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all. I was hoping you wouldn't talk about that. Anyways, yeah, like
Make
it's
your gold
like the
farming
bonuses are
1%
good.
faster.
Yeah, like the bonuses are good. Like for the armor, the bonuses are good, but it takes so long that by the time you get it all, it's like, okay, I've done it.
Remember, in order to reach your +2, you need to already have a +1 as well, which is 3,600 silvers and 4,800 gold coins for 1 use. So, a lot
Yeah,
of
so you
grinding.
better be unemployed.
Yeah. There are some consistent 5,000, 6,000 gold points an hour farms nowadays, though.
Gold's fine. I think gold, like, as soon as you get a good group, good strat, that's fine. The silver though.
Yeah, the silver, you literally nothing to do but just spam skis over and over.
You can get like maybe 1,000 or something more silver an hour. If you're lucky, or maybe a little bit more.
If you're hitting all the fates as well, like you play samurai, throw a Zeni Nugget.
Is this safe?
This one is safe. This is your
this is
last
safe.
save CE. Technically, the next one is more likely than not safe, but I wouldn't risk it just because of the. It takes a tower a while to disappear as well. So I think the countdown starts after the tower fully disappears, and it takes a little bit of time. So the next CE is probably safe, but I would not risk it. If you're still not level 20 by the end of this one, I would suggest just doing some fates. Just to be safe.
Okay, well, since that was the last C, is there anyone else that isn't level 20 yet? If you're not, please do Fates.
Who?
Who? Join Shani, yeah? Man. You guys clear? Okay. Isn't it hard getting 48 men in the first place? Okay. Help me, guys! Oh.
Ditched, man.
Each the man. What the fuck shot me? What the fuck is shooting me? What are you looking at? Why they have Saturday so early in the afternoon, man? Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, so it has to be the same instance. Oh. What if you don't? What if it's not the same instance?
Can't go in.
Yeah, so you hopefully. How many people in your whole instance? Oh, okay, so. Mm. And they. Yeah? Uh huh.
Tank.
Oh, I got run by the tank! They were what? Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you. 8 people can't get into the old instance. Fair enough. Bruh. Yeah. Just you get in. Holy shit.
Where'd they-
Man. Really? Every boss or like the whole fight? Oh. How many people died 2 times? Okay.
Go to C's until you level up again, right? Imagine to go to CEs until you level up again, man. What a pain in the ass.
That's kinda toxic, man.
Yeah, I'm only gonna try it once on Saturday. See what it's like.
We gotta go, Kaiser. We gotta go.
You should have called it. Shotgun, what the fuck, dude?
I didn't, man. Okay.
Alright, we are zoning into the instance. Just like last time, we're gonna cut the explanation short. We're all together, hopefully. We'll do our standard lineup and sanity checks. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, left to right. To make sure you do not leave the glowing pad and you are on a sane job combination. Again, check yourself, check your party members, check your neighbors, make sure that each side has the required roles. For as far as we're concerned, we would love to have at least one time mage. Ideally, B and 2 have one. We would love to have at least one thief on each side, one ranger, and a geomancer. Let's get our lineups and setups ready. Once party-leaders take a little look at your group. Once everyone's put together, let's get a ready check out before we jump. Make sure everyone's here even. The Ranger Thief. We have a Geotime Mage Thief over on this side. Alright, 2 ready. Charlie ready. We're waiting for Alpha Bravo 1-3. 3 ready. We're waiting for... Oh! Alpha ready, 3 ready, we're waiting for Bravo and 1. 1 ready, just waiting on Bravo. We have plenty of time. The timer. Okay, be waiting on 1. Standing by. We have plenty of time. Every time we clear a boss, we'll get time added to our timer, so we can take all the time we really need. Be ready. All right, let's jump. Let's jump. And don't forget to buff up at the crystal. People who can place waymarks after jumping, just replace your waymarks for the first fight. And once everyone's together, waymarks are arranged, party leaders put out a ready check. I love putting waymarks. Just be careful, you can walk off the platform. Party leaders, once it looks like your waymarks are more or less sane, put out a ready check, and once all 6 are ready, we'll just go right into the poll. Make sure you refresh your food buffs. We probably don't need potions for this one, but if you want to spare one, feel free to. Two waymarks ready, 1 and 2 ready. Waiting on Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and 3. Charlie ready, 3 ready, waiting for Alpha, Bravo. Alpha ready, Bravo, waiting on Bravo. Alright, Bravo ready. Alright, ET. 2100. We will pull with range in the brakes if you have them. Everyone else follow up. That's 2100. Again, we've many people here have done this fight multiple times, should be no problem. Yep, wait for the limit break to go through. 3, 2, 1, good luck. Communications. Through and knockback, through and knockback, through and knockback. Through and away, away from the boss, half room cleave. Tank bus is coming up next, tank bus is coming up next, tank's in the front. Everyone else in the back. First tower mechanic is coming up. Side. It's gonna be knockback first, then towers. Knockback first, then towers. Knockback coming out. Into your assigned tower. Be ready for left-right mechanics. Going to the left side. Left side is safe, followed by going behind the boss. Go behind the boss, behind the boss. Left side is safe, left side is safe. Alright, make sure you have a clear view of the top of your head when you get ready for meteors. Don't forget the knockback or away first. Top of your head. It's going to be away. Meteors through, everyone else stay. Go away from the boss. Have them leave. Meteor and tower mechanics. Melee can go in for uptime. Rangers stack the towers. Yep, 2 minutes are up. Excellent. Left, right, get ready. Going to the right side, right side. Behind the boss, behind the boss. Going left side is safe. I believe it's ads now. Letters, get ready to cross. Away then ads, away then ads. Time mages, get ready to dispel. Time mages, get ready to dispel. Ads are active, time mages dispel. Burn down your group's ad, help other groups if they're a little bit slow. You have a lot of time to hit the boss afterwards. Back on the boss, back on the boss. There's gonna be a couple summon mechanics, statues, and we're gonna be doing floating towers. We've seen this all before. Summons coming out, just take a look at your statues. Wait for your towers. Letters are going to be floating. Letters are floating. Is away from the boss. Away from the boss first. Away from the boss. Letters get ready to float. Letters float. Safe spot is southwest. Southwest. Let's get the safe spot. Back there. Left side, left side. Behind the boss, behind the boss. Left side again, and we're getting ready for meteor. Stand by for meteor. You might not see it, but just be careful. Take a look at the top of your head. Make sure you have vision on the top of your head. There's a knockback. Meteors go through, everyone else stay. It's completely dead. Nice. This DPS check is a nice joke. Alright, make sure you do not go through until everyone on your party is alive and well. Okay, I don't see any deaths. Let's go. We have a lot of lives to go. Alright, nice. Alright, just as usual, the same as last time. Let's split up into left and right parties. We'll see you at the end of hallways.
Let's go.
Would be someone need.
Alright, hopefully everybody's here. Let's just get one sanity check. We have a time mage in the party, a geomancer in the party. I am the thief. We are just looking at a ranger. Is Yona here with us? Yep, we are. Okay. When everyone's ready, let's jump onto our pad. Same thing as last time. Take it nice and slow. We have plenty of time. And hopefully I don't pull with my forehead. Alright, stay back for trap. Okay, as far as there is a trap in the next room, but I'm safe. So let's get a ranged pull on the Manticore and the next mob. Slow, doom, burn it down. You might see the cleave, just be careful. It's cleaving right side. It's cleaving nothing. Alright, let's burn down the beetle. If it puts up the evade, just put on a dispel if you can. Alright, let's have everyone back out, except for a tank, a ranger, and the thief. There is a 1 to 2 traps in this room. That is a mega trap. That is a mega trap. Everyone far, far, far away. We can just have the ranger max range this. Or we can just have the tank invuln, I suppose. Alright, let's just do a tank invuln. Let's walk back, all the way at the start of this room. Whenever you're ready, Jupiter. Alright, trap is broken. There's another trap in this room, should be a regular trap. Wow, you... Let's proceed. This is going to be an electric floor room. I'll just double check. Alright, let's get a ranged pull on these mobs in, and we'll kill them in this hallway. I'll just have open. Let's clear everything out. We're approaching the hallway. Be mindful of the orb. I still don't know how long that silence lasts for. I always avoid it like it's the plague, but there is a trap nearby. That's a normal trap. Let's get that detonated. You dodge throws for Mega Trap with LOS? I assume so, but I wouldn't bank on it. I assume so. Just like last time, let's head towards the left side first to get our optional loot box. Orb is coming on the right side. There's a trap nearby. Hopefully we can pull... Okay, do not pass my line. Just let's get a ranged pull on the moth, insta-slow, and burn it down. Try to dodge any AoEs backwards in case you step on a trap further. Ooh boy. Okay, trap is revealed. Just be very, very careful and mindful of that one. That ley line gave me a heart attack. Alright, normal trap is off. Back off a little bit from your thief. That is the trick room. We'll come to that later. Okay, loot room. Every time I do maps, I always go left. So, I guess we'll go left. Again, Manticore. Alright, it's safe up until there. Let's get a ranged pull. Slow the Manticore, burn it down. One day that Cannoneer 5% will land on it. Alright, walk into the AoE after it goes off. Alright, we get our loot box. We're good for time. We want to check the south just in case. Let's do it just for science. Sweep. Let's pull the moth. Ranged pull, and let's burn it down. Slow the moth, and let's take it down. Okay, the chest just doesn't spawn. Okay, I see. I assume then there's just one of the two will have a box. Good to know. Alright, orb is coming. Do not pass the original start point where the hallway connects. There may or may not be traps further on. Up to my point is safe. Do not cross this line. Let's range pull from this line. Focus them off. Where Jogs were able to build gauge, takes the opportunity to try to max out your resource gauge to get a good opener on the next boss as well. Alright, maybe a trap in that hallway, be very, very careful. Also may or may not be a mega trap. Type something. Orb in front. Okay, that is a normal trap. Let's be far enough away so that no one gets hit by the base detonation. Let's just scan to the trick room entrance, or exit rather. Alright, let's get the trick room done first then. I'll just dash back, wait at the door, and I'll be back shortly with your lead. Hopefully. Okay, I'm getting ready to run. Alright, and the door is opening. Okay, let's pick up our loot and let's finish up the hallway. There may or may not be a mega trap up ahead, so be very, very mindful when moving forward. There's a manticore in this region. Let me quickly scan. Alright, let's get a range pull. Do not cross the line. Let's get a range pull on the manticore. Slow and burn it down. Be careful of the orientation. It's cleaving. It's left. It's cleaving. It's left. It's dead. Okay. Alright, there's a trap ahead. Be very, very careful. Possibly two traps in this hall. That is a mega trap right in the corridor. Might want to get a tank to detonate that if possible. Maybe you can get the angle. Alright, we'll have Duck Truck do that one. Let's back out into a safe distance. Be careful of that silence, be careful of that silence. Whenever you're ready. Alright. This annoying orb. I'm just gonna sweep the hall. Alright, let's wait for the orb to pass. There's a trap in that next hallway, so be very, very careful. Let's wait for this orb to pass. I'm gonna sweep into the entrance of the hall. Alright, right side is going to be free from the orb, so let's get a pull. This is both danger mobs, so let's get the pull, slow both, and burn them down as fast as we can. Do not cross the hall. Just stay in this hall best you can. Manticore first, then Butterfly. It's going to be cleaving its left. Walk into the AoE right after it's completed. You might see it. Walk through, walk through, walk through. Down the Butterfly. Alright, let's back out. There is 1-2 more traps in this hallway. Nice and safe. That is a regular trap. Let's have a ranger detonation. Okay, and we are through. Don't jump until the thieves go in and sweep that last hall. And I will see you back in the main. Whoa! Whoa. Alright, see you back at the main. Oh! Just waiting for all remaining players to come back to the main. Alright, so hallways are getting faster. Let's get players who are able to put down the markers, get a quick review of your positions for your final spread. Let's get markers down. And have every party figure out who is going to be marking their snowball. Remember, we're going to be holding our second 2-minute burst for the snowball mechanic. During that final snowball, supposedly that flare from the middle hurts a lot if you're even a little bit too far in. So try to stack it up at the wall best you can. And then we're just going to burn down the snowballs. We're using our 2 minutes. Alright, so
yeah,
once
if you know
markers...
Titan, it's like Titan.
Yeah. So once waymarks are through, let's just... Okay, I guess I'll try to put them down. That's almost doing one thing with the controller to struggle.
Yes, we are holding 4 minutes. The second 2 minutes.
Yep.
So do
so
opener,
do
hold
not
2
cast your
minutes.
second 2 minutes.
And I would like it, you don't have to, but I would like if people would hold their pot too. Just so we can just nuke it.
Yeah, let's just try to get some fire prog and maybe even see the last mechanic. And don't forget that double jump cleave. That one's really important. Once party leaders see that the waymarks are out and everybody is sane, let's get our last sanity checks, food checks, and ready checks out. Bravo Charlie, ready Alpha, Bravo Charlie, ready 2, ready 1, ready, waiting on 3. Three is ready. Alright, let's refresh our food buffs. Get ready. Remember, hold your 2 minutes. Optionally, hold your pot for the snowball mechanic. Alright. Oh, I should unlock myself. Alright, at ET 430, let's use our range limit breaks. ET 430, let's use our range limit breaks. If it looks like a wipe, try to pick up your chemist. Try to pick up a chemist. So we can get another try. Alright, ET 430, do not engage until after the limit breaks go off. Alright, let's get simple, wait for the AoEs to go through. And good luck. Let's get some prog in. Bosses are going to jump. Make sure you're targeted on yours. Tank Buster's going to be coming out after this. So tanks aim it at the wall. Tank is coming out. A little bit of mitigation. bosses are going to disappear soon. Non-active bosses. Be careful melees. Max melee. You're targeting green. Heavy raid wide. And debuffs are coming out. Check the debuff, respect this mechanic. Alright, good luck. We have a DC. Alright, get ready to raise those who still have a debuff. Myself included. Look for the bosses. Solve this boss first. They're gonna jump. Going between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2. Alright, let's get back on our bosses.
Hold in 2 minutes.
Hold your 2 minutes. Do not cast your 2 minutes. It's gonna be a heavy, heavy raid wide, followed by line stacks. Heavy, heavy raid mitigation. And parties, aim your line stacks to the wall. Aim it to the wall. Hold 2 minutes. Hold 2 minutes. Get ready for snowballs. Aim 1, get ready to be in your positions. After the bosses jump. Max melee. Don't get hit by this. Alright, positions to your snowball. Mark if you can. Tanks in front, tanks in front. Opposite of your snowball, opposite of your snowball, with knockback. Stack tight against the wall, tight against the wall. Once your snowball's active, start your 2 minute burst now. Throw everything you have at it.
It's invuln, so it's gonna be a wipe. Make sure you have
It's
a
gonna be a wipe, pick up a chemist. Alright, Chemist is alive. Let's be very careful, try to pick up as many players as you can.
We also have a DC in party again.
Yep. Once you raise, get as far away as possible behind that line. For Snowball, will they always end up west-east? They should end up west-east, and then they will swap, basically they'll just basically dash to the opposite group with a stack at the wall. Once you're raised, just make your way behind the purple line. Hopefully we can get as many players up as possible and we can go again. How did the snowball go invincible, by the way?
I'm not sure, but magic spells are telling me that I got killed by 58k of kill.
Oh, if it touches the wall, it goes invuln?
Yeah, maybe someone got knocked back into the wall and the person who was the stack had it.
I see. I guess if the wild charges aren't soaked, the snowball has too much velocity or something?
Oh. Is that it?
Maybe.
Cannot be selection in enemy.
Oh, the stack got knocked into the wall. Oh, okay, okay.
That's why I thought. So the stack got knocked back into the wall, the snowball went onto the
Okay.
stack. And that's why
I
some of
see, I
us
see.
died initially.
Okay, that makes sense.
Some of us got hit by the stack, some of us didn't.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you have 0 raises, you may have to just go back to the base, as we can't pick you up, even with the Healer Limit Break 3. Healer Limit Break 3 will work on fallen players, but they will consume a stack. Unlike us. So let's wait out our weaknesses. Once party leaders see everyone's weakness is gone, get a ready check, and then we'll just go for another pull. I think this is approximately the limit. Everyone's running out of lives, so. Yeah, just make sure you're opposite of your of the snowball you soaked.
Also keep in mind what Snooki just said, because now we're odd, someone can be randomly tethered to a different boss.
Oh, yeah, we'll get a random tether, okay.
So just keep an eye on the color of the debuff and hit that colored boss.
Bravo ready, 2 ready, Charlie ready, waiting for Alpha 1 and 3. 3 ready, waiting for 1 ready, waiting on Alpha. Alright, Alpha ready. At ET 7:05. Let's do our brain breaks. 7:05. If you have a limit break, just throw it at 7:05. Three, 2, 1, limit break, and good luck. More TCDs. Watch your tether color. Watch your tether color. Tank busters aim into the wall, aim into the wall. It's a large cone. Red and purple are going to disappear soon. Red and purple, max melee, max melee. Alright, we're now targeting green, getting ready for slime mechanic. Ready for mitigations. Take a look at your debuff, and get yourself a mechanic. Okay, mechanic is going to resolve. Bosses are going to be returning shortly. You can get 1 raise here, but don't accept the raise until after the jump. Bosses are getting ready to jump. Respect this. Sprint if you need to. Going at 4. Going at 4. Bosses are returning for heavy raid-wide damage and a line. Mitigate the raid-wide. Check your tether, check your tether. Alright, raid wide's going out.
Hold your 2 minutes.
Hold 2 minutes, hold 2 minutes for snowball. Alright, all parties point your stacks outside. Point your stacks outside. Red and green disappearing soon. Red and green max melee. Focus target purple. Snowballs are going out. Have your snowball marked. Tanks in front. One A, 1A. 2B, 2B. 3C, 3C. Go opposite of your marked snowball. Get ready to Get ready for 2 minutes. Knockback, stack tight against the wall. 2 minutes, everything you have at it. Hop on the snowball.
Get him.
We got it. Nice. Don't forget they're gonna jump. They're gonna jump. Between A and B. Between A and B. Respect this. Our boss are gonna come back. This is gonna be a tank buster with a party stack. Check your tether. Gonna tank buster and potentially party stack or something like that. AoE first, and I believe it's tank buster. Yep, party stack and tank buster. Party stack, tank buster. Okay, get ready for fire. Letters on north side, numbers on south side. Follow your arrow. Green and purple disappearing. Get ready to hit red. Follow your arrows. Follow your arrows. Tanks here to mitigate an invuln. Healers left facing in. DPS south. Hit the.
It's the flying. Well. Yes, it's very quick. You have to disengage right as the towers are storming.
Yeah, so once you see the tower, the tank should mitigate go in, or just one tank preferably. You can mitigate the first one and then bomb the next. Healers want to be on the somewhere on the sides, and the DPS want to be kind of at the wall. That's gonna be solid though. That's the I believe that's the last main mechanic of the fight there before the last spread and dodge mechanics. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, we're probably done so. Oh, we may have had different waymarks.
Should be
Versus
just
five.
off the
Yeah, it's off the raid plan. Yeah,
the
we're
way
gonna...
maps are different.
I think I'm also done for the day. I guess tomorrow I'll be running with the group that we're taking around the same time.
I'll be finding fillers, so if you want to come
Okay.
fill out the spreadsheet.
Okay, same deal. Tomorrow's run is same time as this group. I guess I'll be running it same thing as usual. Hopefully we'll see at least enrage, if not kill, on boss 2. And then the day after, I'm running my own 32 plus 16 any prog. Hopefully we're just down the wall there. I guess that's it for me. I also accidentally just left the instance, my bad.
GG, see you next time.
Yep, GG. See you next time. Hopefully we kill boss 2 and move on to corridors. So everyone in this group, maybe take a quick look at the raid plan, take a quick look at the bridge raid plan. Hopefully we'll get through it next time.